Hi, this is Barry Nellums with La Mesa RV, and today I'm going to talk to you about the CAHABA by TIFFIN Motorhomes. This coach is built on a Mercedes-Benz 2500 Sprinter chassis, and it's ready for all the adventures you want to take on. I'm showing you the 19SC floor plan. Some of the features that I love is the Volta Power Pack system, the short wheelbase on the Mercedes Sprinter chassis, the 24x36 huge shower, and the full-size bed that can sleep two people very, very comfortably. Come on inside, we're gonna take a look. In the CAHABA, check this out, you got swiveling chairs to really open up the living space in this coach. I love the workspace right here. Check this out. So a lot of people want to go on the road, they're going to travel, they're going to do some work. You've got a nice use of space for your laptop, your computer, your iPad, whatever it is that you want to take. You have a 110 volt inverted power outlet plug, which is easy to access. You're going to notice here these are some access panels. Now they're access panels to like your water pump and some other functions of the coach. They're not storages. You're going to find one here and a couple of them below as well. I'm about 6 foot tall, lots of leg room in the living area. I love that. The other thing that I really love is the storage up here. Okay, got lots of storage. Put blankets, sheets, whatever it is that you want up here. So when you're traveling, you've got this good use of space. Let's talk about this refrigerator. Stainless steel, 2.3 cubic feet. I like this removable food storage. Okay. I also like the built-in beverage center. So bottles of wine, soda, whatever you want to take. Inside is also stainless steel as well. And they've done a really good job of usable space for this size. This refrigerator is 12 volt, so it runs off of your Volta Power Pack system. If you're dry camping or boondocking, there is no propane to this fridge, so you don't have to worry about a fire being started for the use of propane. It also works off of shore power, of course, if you're plugged in at a campground. You've got a 1 burner induction cooktop that is also removable. Okay, so if you want to take this outside, cook some food, you can do that as well. Fits right into this. Then you have more usable space to prep food or cook. You also have a residential stainless steel type sink. Pretty deep. I like the residential chrome faucet with a sprayer built into it. Solid surface countertops. Not a laminate material. Over here, you've got a stainless steel microwave. It's very easy to access, easy to use. Got a decent drawer right here for all your silverware, whatever you want to bring with you. Has a lock built into it as well. A 110 inverted plug, so for your coffee maker, your blender, that can be plugged in right here. Up here you have an LED light, so if you're camping where it's dark or you just need a little bit more lighting into the galley area, this is fully, it's about 3/4 of the way, gives you a really good use of light in this area. And then above you, you have a vent fan. Here in the rear living area, you got cabinets up here, storage, pretty deep, goes up about 1/4 of my arm. You've got European hinges right here. You've got those on this side. You also have another one on this side. It's about the same depth. European hinges as well. These locks lock the cabinets in place so when you travel they don't open up. Windows. Nice windows for good cross ventilation. Privacy curtains. They go across. give you privacy at night. We've got great storage down below. Very deep, very wide. You've got one here. You also have one here. You have a little more hidden storage right here as well. You also have another one. This pulls out. It's pretty deep. Now, you could sit back here, have a comfortable space to visit with family and friends, or you have two sleeping areas. So you've got two twin beds that actually convert into one single-size bed. I'm going to show you just how easy this is to do. According to TIFFIN, they were going to offer an optional tri-fold sofa bed in this same size unit as well. And as you can see, I got plenty of room. So I'm about 6 foot tall. If you lay like this, you've got tons of room. Or I could lay like this, and it covers me pretty well. And you've got room for two. As you can see, I'm about 6 foot tall. Got decent clearance to the top. Obviously, you've got your toilet. Step out of the way. You got a toilet paper holder. You got this plastic guard that you could step on, obviously so your feet don't get wet if you take a shower. But it's also a protective covering, so it's got this kind of a hard texture to the material so that you don't slip when you get in and out of the shower area. Also, you have another storage shelf that goes in here like so. Okay, so if you need more storage, clothes, whatever you want. Makeup mirror, a couple of nice LED lights. Privacy screen that opens and closes. And then the most important thing of all, hot water. You have continuous hot water engineered by a Timberline hot water system. So this has what's called a shower miser. In their high-end coaches that TIFFIN builds, Phaetons, Allegro buses, they use the same type of system. So you have on-demand, instant hot water. You can turn the water on and off, but what it also does is until that water reaches the temperature that you have it set at, water will not come out of that faucet until it reaches that temperature. So if you're in the colder climates like the Colorados, wherever you might be traveling, you've got on-demand, instant hot water for a nice hot shower. Some of the interior features include LED daylight strip lighting throughout the unit, under the cabinets, above the bed, woven techno-type flooring, ceiling height is about probably 6.5 feet, soft touch materials throughout, with a carbon monoxide detector by the bed, smoke detector in the ceiling, and a fire extinguisher near the entrance of the coach when you come in. TIFFIN has centrally located all of the controls to this coach right behind the driver's seat. This is your main power switch. As you can see, when it's lit up green, everything's activated and it's on. All right. Up here, let's talk about the heat of the coach and the hot water. Okay. So this is made by Timberline. So you have a hydronic heating system and an on-demand hot water system. So a couple of ways that this works is if you're hooked up to shore power, this little icon is a heating element. So that element is going to illuminate when you're going to actually heat water in the coach from the actual element. If you're going to be boondocking or dry camping, this has a Binar D5 diesel burner, and it's actually going to fire that diesel fuel to actually activate the hydronic heating of the coach and your on-demand hot water. Now, you can do both, because if you're hooked up to shore power and get into colder climates, the actual element doesn't work as efficiently, so this system can use the diesel fuel to combine them both to give you better efficiency. All right. You can also adjust the temperature on this by turning this dial. Very easy to use. Going down this way, this is your multiplex spider wiring system, and this basically controls all of the components to the coach, lighting. It also shows you what your tank levels are. So your fresh water tank is 28 gallons. Your gray and your black is 27 combined into one tank, so you have a large gray and black tank. Shows you your battery voltage. You can turn the water pump on and off right here. You have tank heaters. So if you get into colder climates, it actually will keep the tanks on the coach warm. This particular screen is your lighting page. And then this is your diagnostic screen. So if you wanted to change or look at what the diagnostics of what's actually being used, what software, it's very easy to read, very easy to use. House, this shows you what's being used if the lights are lit up, and this shows you what's not being used if it's grayed out. This is your Volta Power Pack Control Center panel. So this coach is equipped with no propane on board. So as I told you, the hot water and the hydronic heating is all done by the Timberline system, but you do not have a noisy generator on this coach. This Volta system is powered by a 3200 watt inverter that's basically converts and gives you full 30 amp service on the road. So you can run your air conditioner, you can run your microwave, all your lights. Basically the entire coach can be ran off of this Volta Power Pack system. Also has a designated 6900 watt alternator that will recharge your battery as you're driving down the road. You have 12,100 watt hours of usable energy when you're going to be using it off the grid. Tells you how many hours you have left remaining. You can set the time, shows you your battery pack, temperature level, and what actual power flow is going out of your batteries as you're using it. As you go through these, tells you if there's any active faults, settings. You can actually screen the time. You know, you can have it time out, and then there's different adjustments in here as well, and what power you actually want to use off your battery pack. It's very, very easy, very intuitive. In the cab area, we have full leather trim bucket seats. We have an adjustable armrest for those long trips. You have your adjustable parking brake, which is easy to get to. You have an adjustment to the seat here for your legs underneath for those long trips. Power locks, power heated mirrors, adjustments to the mirror that are fully powered, and power folding mirrors. So if you get in those tight areas, you can put those in with one touch of a button. You also have full memory seats up to 3 positions, so up to 3 drivers. A full power seat adjustment as well. On the seat, you have power lumbar adjustment for your back and lower glutes, and you have an access panel to your fuses. To the left of the steering wheel is your headlight control. You've got an auto feature that you can leave on, so your lights will come on automatically. You can turn them on manually or off. You've got your fog light controls that are here. Also, this is a dimmer for your interior cockpit lighting. So, brightens up the dash, dims the dash. You have a full telescopic steering wheel. So if you're short, tall, you can adjust this while you're traveling. And a full leather wrap steering wheel. On the steering wheel is a lot of your controls to the unit. All right, so this is your home button that basically could show a digital display for your speedometer, your outside temperature, your time, what gear you're in, your average miles per gallon. This also will turn your standard cruise control on and off. Also will activate your adaptive cruise control that you can control up to 4 car links. All right, and this is your setting button, your resume and your cancel. Then if you want to go back to the main screen, you just hit the home button. On this side, you do have Bluetooth capability, so you can answer the phone by touching this button. You can hang up the phone by touching this button, turn the volume up and down on the radio or in the calls that you're going to make, mute the call, decline the call, and then obviously you've got your home button that you can go back to the original screen to as well. On this side is your turn signal. On this side is your actual transmission shifter. So when you want to put the vehicle in gear, down for drive, up for reverse, in for park. Up on the windshield, you have rain sensing windshield wipers. So if it starts to rain, the wipers will come on automatically. You've got your rear view mirror. You've got great storage above the visor here. And you've got interior cockpit lighting that you can turn on and off with the touch of a button. Let's talk about some of the safety features. Lane assist. If you're driving down the road, it will actually notify you if you get out of your lane. It will chime, let you know to get you back into your lane. Traffic sign assist. It actually has a sensor and reads the speed limit sign. Will notify you in the infotainment center that you're going too fast and what the speed limit actually is. That's just a couple to name a few of all the safety features. On the dash, you have 2 large cup holders on the driver's side. You also have cup holders on the passenger side. Here in the middle, thought this was really cool, innovation from Mercedes. You have all of your charging ports, so you can charge your cell phone, iPad. It also has a wireless phone charger that sits right there that will keep your phone charged. Down below is your 10 1/4 media center that has built-in Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. This is all touchscreen that you can swipe back and forth from radio to media, info about your coach. It's all built right into this. Also has voice recognition as well. Volume controls, different buttons that control the media center. Air conditioning controls, heating controls, and then also you have cup holders down here as well. This coach, built on the Mercedes-Benz Sprinter chassis, bolted to a 3-liter 6-cylinder diesel that produces 188 horsepower with 325 foot-pounds of torque, bolted to a 7-speed automatic transmission. Optional 4-wheel drive with anti-lock braking system. Also has premium fog lights attached to the chassis, parking sensors if you get too close, an LED strip lighting with high-intensity discharge headlamps, and the optional lighting bar system with 4 spotlights as well. You've got 17-inch BF Goodrich all-terrain tires with a really cool Vision alloy wheel. You've got rugged stainless steel running boards with that really awesome TIFFIN logo. This little exhaust pipe is for your burner, for your heat of the coach when you're going to dry camp or boondock. Your utilitarian center is right here. So you've got an electronic valve that opens for your black and your gray tank. You have your Sani flush, which is your black tank flush, and your city water connection as well. This little turn valve is if you want to have direct city water, or if you want to fill the fresh water tank if you're going to boondock or dry camp. And this is a little outside light to give you a little bit more lighting. Underneath is your actual sewer dump. So when you want to dump the tanks, that's where it's located, right up underneath this as well. Nice large big windows, tinted privacy glass to keep that heat out and also give you privacy in the unit. Then you have a side mounted ladder to access the roof, along with a really cool rack system to tie down any type of cargo that you want, or if you've got kayaks, fishing poles, anything you can tie down safely, you've got that really nice rack system to be able to do that. Right here is your electrical panel, your fuse panel, so all your breakers to access and your fuses. Right here in the back, got a little door that shuts. You got a 110 power outlet right here, 12 volt power outlet plus USBs. You got 2 USBs for your iPads or devices. This is a power switch that turns that on. You also have on this side another 110 volt power outlet. There's rear cargo compartments with storage netting for your shoes, whatever you can fit back here. It's on this side of the door, and it's on this side of the door as well. Now, here on the back, you've got another BF Goodrich tire with matching wheel as a spare, full size. You've got this optional bike rack. What I love about this is the fact that you can get off the grid. A lot of our customers that buy these type of units like to mountain bike, like to get off the grid, and this gives you that access to be able to take your bikes with you. Down below here, you've got your parking sensors in the rear, so if you get too close to something, it will notify you and beep inside the cockpit of the unit. This is your shore power cord. So you got your 30 amp shore power cord, your full hitch with receiver and 7-way electrical for braking or your lights, or a combination of both. Class 4 receiver hitch with up to 5,000 pounds of towing. At the top, you have your 13,500 BTU air conditioner, along with the optional rack system and your 4-corner LED spotlights. You have 3 100-watt solar panels, along with a 360 view camera. Your backup camera in the rear, your side camera is built into the passenger mirrors, and your front camera that's right below the hood of the coach as well. On the passenger side of the coach, you've got your large entry door to access the inside. You got a 110 volt power outlet for all of your devices if you want to sit outside. You have your rugged steel running board with that beautiful TIFFIN logo. Right here, you have a little outside work table, which is pretty cool. You have a storage. Once I get this back into place, you have a storage right here that you can put your iPad, computer, whatever you want inside. Love how they fit, or they finished the interior of this to match the rest of the flooring inside. Thought that was pretty nice. Have a nice big roll-up screen. These 2 tabs and release right here, and you have full access to get in the coach, but keep the bugs out with the screen. Then last but not least is your power awning, which is controlled right here inside the door. I hope this tour of the CAHABA has inspired you to come into one of our stores or go to our website. Tell us what you think in the comments below about TIFFIN's first van-based coach. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Be sure to share it with friends and family, and subscribe for more videos just like this one.